Welcome back. We're so excited here for Giving Tuesday. This is our second update of the day, and we're really excited. So I'll just give you a quick update right now. Right now we've raised about $5,800, just shy of $6,000, and then with our match, that puts us very close to the $12,000 mark and towards our $50,000 goal for the day. So excited to have all of you be taking a part of this and making this really happen. And I just want to share with you a couple of thoughts before we've got a really great video that kind of tells you what really happens at Tepeyac and what Tepeyac's all about. But before that, I want to really give you a quick update on what does it mean, what does your gift do, and what kind of an impact does it make. A gift of $150 really helps us give an infant gift basket to a needy mother. It's that starter kit, receiving blankets, a monitor, thermometers, diapers, welcoming blankets, onesies, all those things that new mom needs, and really it's that starter kit. You know, a $500 gift actually helps a woman who's abortion vulnerable have that first introductory visit, sit-down consultation with the doctor, an ultrasound that goes along with it, which we all know is such a huge, impactful technological advancement that we've been fortunate to have. We have two at Tepeyac, and they don't go unused very often. They are every day. They're both being used, and it's a wonderful thing and making a massive change. A $2,000 gift really allows Dr. Pachowski or one of our doctors to go out into the communities, really around the country and sometimes around the world, to really convey the message of life-affirming medicine. They're asked multiple times a year to give talks about, Dr. B's talks about his conversion, and we'll hear about that later in today with one of his updates. But it really it's a huge impact. A $7,500 gift actually pays for an entire global experience for a woman in need, from her prenatal visits all the way through to delivery. That's the cost, that's the average cost. Oftentimes those women come with a lot more medical issues and they need more care, maybe gestational diabetes, hypertension, other issues that require a lot more care. So the average cost of their entire pregnancy is $7,500. So we really can't thank you enough. Your gift makes a difference. Many hands make light work. And really what I'd love to share is this video, this great video that was done and about Tepeyac and what it's all about. Thank you.
Nestled in scenic Northern Virginia, Tepeyac OBGYN has provided excellent merciful women's health care and Christ-centered relationships for his patients for 25 years. As the largest pro-life OBGYN practice in the U.S., with a team of 5 board-certified doctors and a certified nurse midwife, we treat all patients as individuals, body, soul, and spirit. Our patients know they are not only getting expert treatment in our state-of-the-art facility and at Inova Fair Oaks Hospital, but also treatment from physicians who respect their life beliefs.
The doctors understand the convictions I have. In other OBGYN practices, I've been laughed at when I said I'd like to consider natural family planning. I always get the raised eyebrows when I mention the number of kids I'm having, and there's none of that here.
Children are gifts and therefore joys. We embrace natural family planning while helping women understand their bodies. For those who may feel convicted to beat the odds for their baby's survival, we offer hope and have witnessed miracles.
I'm deeply grateful for having the privilege of being able to try to live out my faith, and that I can put a spiritual perspective on what's going on, that I can honor God with what it is that I'm doing, that I can pray with patience and help people to understand from a scriptural standpoint what is happening to them, with them, and through them, and help them to live out their own faith and their own convictions in hopefully a righteous and godly kind of way.
Our desire is always to deal with new life. However, at Tepeyac, we sometimes treat patients experiencing loss. Through the Kristen Anderson Perinatal Hospice Program, we grieve with and nurture families who continue their pregnancy after a terminal prenatal diagnosis.
We realize that parents want to be with their children. That includes when they're sick, that includes whether they're born or unborn. The life within you will change you forever. That is a fact. We are always changed by our children. Our role is to help you celebrate that life in the here and now and to give it the dignity that it deserves.
No matter how difficult times may seem or how uncomfortable the subject, your values are valued here and your needs respected and addressed. Whether we are discussing your miscarriage, helping with the adjustments menopause requires you to make, or facing the challenges of parenthood, your pain, suffering, and joys are shared. From initial checkup to routine screenings, our doctors are passionate about creating a favorable environment for our patients.
The bottom line for all of us, health is based on relationships. It's usually sacrificial relationships of those who love us. And so what happens is that you build those relationships one-on-one with your patients. You help them see that their relationships and their family and their community matter to them. And by spending the time with excellent medicine and listening between the lines, you not only listen to the patient, but you try to get to those root causes. The root cause of relationship problems is being used rather than being loved. To help patients understand that their worth is based on being loved. They don't have to earn it, they don't have to work for it. You can give them something that's either not in their own life, give them something to shoot for, or reinforce what's already been in their life from the beginning. Either way, health is based on relationships.
Everybody kind of has to operate seamlessly with each other, amongst each other, and that includes the patients. Working with them, for them, through them, ends up playing a role every single time.
We believe that the family is a central building block of our society, encouraging healthy opportunities for physical, emotional, and spiritual growth in your children. At any age, health issues will always produce doubts and fears. However, none are so vulnerable as adolescents. We recognize both this dilemma and the adverse side effects that misunderstandings about adolescent health can have on our girls. We address what a healthy reproductive system is, how to respect fertility, and give preference to commitments of temperance. Tepeyac is dedicated to ensuring all its patients, including the physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially underserved, can move forward confident in their health and have a professional, personable, and pro-life team to rely on.
Just from a business model perspective and from my end of things, we really cannot survive without Divine Mercy Care. Especially that 30% of the women that we see here are underserved, especially that we provide pro-life medicine here, unlike other practices. We don't have, the government support. We don't belong to a health network. We don't belong to a hospital system here. So being that we don't, and being that we're pro-life, and that we definitely need Divine Mercy Care to fill in that gap in our business model.
Certainly the same kinds of patients here I've seen all the way through, from people who are underserved and under and unserved, all the way to people who are very wealthy, very high social class, and yet are really looking for a different way to approach women's health care.
We had a medical practice, the Tepeyac Family Center, that needed help to see all comers and to help go beyond just our community. That's what DMC does.
Because of our multi-generational services and attention to treating the whole spectrum of women's healthcare in all the seasons of her life, Tepeyac continues to be a trusted beacon in the community for those who seek a commitment to care. We are here for you. We are Tepeyac OBGYN.